On tonight's show, we have actress and executive producer Geri White. And now for your host, KoolKard. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Back again, episode 105, Kicking It with KoolKard. Hey guys, every Tuesday night, you know I'm here, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just want to thank you guys for tuning in once again. If this is your first time tuning in, I would like to just invite you to subscribe. Let me tell you what that does for me. That keeps me doing this. That keeps me expanding. That keeps me growing. That keeps me bringing new people on here for you to give you value and just give you tools that you can take along the way with you and go out and be great. All right. So thank you guys. Thank you. But like I said, if this is your first time, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to tell a friend. Share it. All right. I don't ask much, but it does help. All right. And I do this for you. Can't do it without you. All right. Check this out. Last week, I had Ox on. He is an MC. He has a new video out right now on Vivo. It's called On My Way. Go check it out. Hey, go check out the interview. It's a great interview. We talk some good stuff, music, talent, just life stuff, man. And then just all about what he's doing and his angle and his take on music. He's trying to, pave his own lane and do his thing, but his music is great. And he has a new video out. So y'all go check it out, man. On My Way. It's on Vivo, YouTube, all that good stuff. All the links are in the description so you can check them out, all right? Hey, tonight, I got an actress. I got an executive producer. Her name is Geri White. We're going to talk film. Yes, we are. We're going to talk about her life. We're going to talk about what she's been doing and just how she's paving her own lane in the independent film sector, and soon to be in major films and all that. Like, she's really doing it. All right. So yeah, let's get into that, man. I'm going to give her a little warm welcome the cool way, how I like to do it. And we're going to get it popping. Let's go, y'all. Geri!
Hello.
What's up? Thank you for coming on, man. Good.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's good to have you on, man. I love having actresses on. I do.
I've been wanting to get on your show for a little minute, so I appreciate you this time.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, had to do it, man. I'm a fellow actor myself, so
I see you.
Game recognized game,
Game recognized game.
Yeah, man. But you doing it. You producing stuff. You acting and stuff. Hey. Tell the people about yourself. Tell them about your life. They don't really know you. I know my viewers might not know you, so just give them a little backstory. I know you from Brooklyn. Let's start there.
Yeah, born and raised, BK, thoroughbred, New York City.
Yes.
Are you from New York? You from New York?
No, I'm actually from Mississippi, but I've moved around a lot. Mississippi, Texas, Las Vegas, California. Where else? Of course.
Did you hit New York?
Yeah, of course, New York. Like I said, listen, I lived in Manhattan. I lived in Jersey, out in Wayne, New Jersey, close to Patterson. Yeah, and Queens actually. So yeah, I did my little New York stint. I was there for about 6 years. Most people only make it, if they're not from there, most people make it about 3 years and leave.
Well, I made it a couple of years. I ain't gonna tell you how many years, because then I'll be telling my age. But
hey, it's all good.
I've been there for a long time, but I had to move. So
yeah, man.
I'm enjoying Connecticut right now. It's my new home.
Yeah. Look, peace and serenity, right?
Peace and serenity.
Hey,
and greenery.
Right, and it's only a Metro North train ride away.
That's it.
You know what I mean? You got people that live in Connecticut, work down in the city, so.
I am one.
For real? You taking that commute?
Actually, I've been blessed, and I work remote. So I work for Weill Cornell Medical College. I'm the head of compliance for the psychiatric department.
Okay.
So yeah, but luckily I get to work remote, so I'm blessed.
Oh man, that's a blessing. Me too. Me too. It's the best thing in the world. Listen. They try to make me go back to that. It ain't gonna work out too well. I'll be like, peace.
Well, hopefully I won't have to soon come. I'll just be resigning. Like, thank you for your services. Thank you. Bye.
Right.
Gotta go.
Yeah. Hey, okay. I know we're here to talk about acting, but let's talk about this whole psychiatric ward type of thing. How does that work? Because I mean, and I'm asking because, you know, mental health is like on the rise now, and that's all we're hearing about, and people are going through things. Like, are you witnessing that? Are you witnessing an escalation in like patients coming in, and how does that work out? I mean, I know you're remote, but
Mhm.
what's your...
So what my role is, because I'm head of compliance, I don't work necessarily with patients.
Mm-hmm.
I work with the staff, the doctors, the
Okay.
psychiatrists, the licensed clinical social workers,
Okay.
and the nurse practitioners. So my field is more geared towards making sure that these patients are getting quality care, making sure that the doctors are writing accurate clinical documentation so that they don't hit lawsuits, malpractice, and things
Right.
of that sort. Basically, keeping the doctors in line and check.
Okay. Making sure they're doing the right thing.
Crossing their T's, yes, right?
Right.
So that people can get that quality of care, especially for our mental health, community.
Let me ask you this. Here's a number one question I've always had. And I'm pretty sure you can attest to this because you lived in New York City and you see it every single day you step off the train. Mental health patients because I see a lot of people with the Bellevue bracelet still on. You know what I'm saying? With the Bellevue bracelet still on, and you can clearly tell why they were there.
Right.
How does that even happen where you know these people? Yes, they're homeless, but how does that happen where they diagnose them, they treat them, and then they release them right back on the street, and then they go do some crazy stuff? And I know you can't save the world.
All right. So when it comes to, like you said, release back on the street, you have to think about it this way. You have to help those who want to help themselves, right? So when you're dealing with a person who has mental health issues, sometimes they don't have any insight, meaning they're not aware that they have a mental health problem.
Okay.
So when they're seeing these clinicians and they're diagnosing them, they're still, they can be so far gone that they don't understand that they have, a condition. So they refuse treatment. So if you refuse treatment, you're back to square one. So that's why we have a lot of mental health patients that's still on the streets, like you said, still homeless, because they don't identify with there's something wrong that needs to be addressed or treated.
Okay. And there's nobody that's like a power of attorney over there.
Well, that's a very good question. A lot of these patients and people, they need the support, the family support, the people who are willing to say, hey, I'm going to take you to get an evaluation because I think that you need this. These are conversations that we don't have. These are the uncomfortable conversations that we don't have as friends, as lovers, as family members. We see our people struggling and we don't always run to the rescue to try to get them that help. And that's the stigma, I think, personally, with the African American community. We kind of like overlook it. Yeah. Oh, he just such and such. That's just such and such.
Yeah, that's just crazy, such, and it's a joke. It's a laughing. It's a running joke. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like it's funny to them, and I'm guilty of it too. I mean, think we all are guilty of it because we know that person in the neighborhood. It's like, oh, that's just Roscoe. Or that's just whatever. He crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? And he out.
But you know what? To be honest, let's just think about it. We all deal with some form of mental health to one degree or another. I think the problem is when it starts to affect your daily life.
Yeah.
That's when you have an issue where you should seek intervention and some type of help. Living is stressful. Being Black is stressful. Finances is stress. Relationships is stress. So we all deal with some form of mental health issues. Just the degree is what determines if you need to seek some type of intervention and help.
Yeah.
And it's okay. I wouldn't say it's okay if you need that type of intervention, especially to help with your daily day-to-day.
Yeah. But listen, I had a therapist on here and I agree. We all need to be seeing somebody because mental health is no different than your bodily health. And you go for a checkup every 6 months, you need to go talk to somebody because we all hold things in, or we all dealing with some things that no one can help us with if we don't express it. And a lot of times we're not going to express it because we're afraid of being judged. We're just insecure about it. Or maybe we don't even know how to approach the conversation sometimes, And as men, especially Black men, it's the whole macho bravado. I can't seem weak. I can't appear weak. Listen, man, we're all human and we all deal through things and we all go through things and we all have emotions. You know what I'm saying? And we all hurt. feel, and we try to mask that by, oh, I'm good, no, I'm good. Nah, you aren't good.
So it's funny you should say that because we're working on a documentary. This is A Man's World.
Okay.
And in that documentary, we speak on those vulnerabilities and men saying, like, men was taught not to cry and how they suppress their feelings and how that traumatized them in their relationships, whether it's relationships with women, relationships with family members. So that is very important, and that's something that we actually have in production.
Okay, cool. When is that going to be done, and how are you releasing that? You going to put it in film festivals and stuff?
I'm not sure it'll go into film festivals. It might go straight to a platform.
Okay.
But because we're in production, that is yet to be determined.
Yeah.
But it should be released sometime in 2022.
Okay. Good. How about there's this program, you know how like there's all these little programs like CD Baby. I know CD Baby is kind of old school, but they have all these streaming programs that'll get your music put on, Apple Music. Well, there's a platform that'll get your stuff put on Amazon Prime. Did you know that?
Yes.
About that?
Yes. We have. So as part of the production team that I deal with, I have business partners, Willie Coggins and Omar Salgado.
Okay.
We have a joint production company. So we have Official IC Films and we have Fast Forward Films came together, and it's called FFIC. So with FFIC Production Company for independent films, we have our own channel on Roku. So yeah.
Yo, you gotta send me. Listen, I gotta get all the links and all that stuff. Just give it all to me later. But I'm gonna put it down in the description so people can, go and find your stuff. But yeah, that's cool.
Tune in. I mean, we got a lot of stuff coming for 2022. We've been working. COVID kind of displaced some people, but not us. We've still been in the trenches, still been grinding. And we got a lot of things coming for 2022. So everybody got to stay tuned for that.
Yeah, you got to keep moving forward in this. You can't just lay down. But I love it. So you're producing and you're acting in your own stuff, pretty much, right?
I am. So for anything involved in the FFIC, I'm doing executive producing, I'm acting, I'm casting, things of that sort. So I'm very involved when it comes to my team out here. With other productions, I'm just a talent. I just act.
Okay.
And I have a lot of stuff coming out for 2022. I have my peoples in Brooklyn. One of my best friends I grew up with from childhood. He has a production company called Patty Productions. We just did 3 short films. They were on my IG. One of them was Things We Do. I don't know if you saw it. One of the Things We Do for Love. Yeah. About a guy dealing with some trouble with his mom and at home, and he had that ride or die girlfriend.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm from Brooklyn,
and I was trying to go and snatch that, but I couldn't find it anymore. And I thought because I think you put it on your story, right?
I did. I put it on my page. Yeah, I do a lot of story posting.
But you know what? I recorded that on your story, but I couldn't find it. I wanted to play it.
I should have sent you the link. I'm so sorry. Because we did another one. I don't know if you see the second one, which is called Nasty Boy.
I saw that.
A play on Biggie, Nasty Boy, when he did that conversation. It's a comedy. It was very funny. Did you like it?
Yes. I recorded that too. I didn't put it on here, but I recorded that.
Okay, and we have one more with Patty Productions, which is called The Touch. Okay. Now this one I'm starring in, and I'm like kind of mystical, like almost like witchy. Mm-hmm. So this one is going to be good. It's a different genre. It's giving me the Black Charm vibe.
Okay. I think I saw some pictures of you with some of that makeup on. Is that what you?
No. I didn't post that one. That one should be dropping like in about another week or two. That one's dropping pretty soon.
Okay, cool.
But stay tuned for that one. That one's good too.
But yeah, send me the link or wherever I can get the one that was on your story that I recorded but I couldn't find. If you could send me that, because that's good. That's good. So I can promote you and all that type of stuff.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
So let me see what else. Let's take it back. Let's rewind.
Listen. Hold on. Let me jump to. Let's take it back to. I don't know if this is where you started, but I know you did the Art of Parenting.
Yes.
How long ago was that? I got a clip. We're gonna jump into that.
That was 2018. That was the first time I was in any film. It was a short film.
Really?
Yes, that was my first film.
You got it.
Short film for it's a student film actually.
Yeah, I saw it. It won an award, right?
We did. We
Yeah.
won the BRIC Concrete Best Short Awards. We made the finalists for the Tribeca Film Awards. They also won the All American High School Film Festival with a cash prize. I was so excited for those kids. It's for kids, and
Dope. Yeah.
they did their thing.
That's dope. Says, listen, everybody watching, when you watch this, understand this was her first acting gig. First acting gig. And I'm telling you, you did a phenomenal job, like for real. And we're gonna talk about it because there's some history behind it.
Some history, yeah.
So we're gonna talk about it. But let's jump into it. This is The Art of Parenting, starring Geri White. Let's check it out, y'all. See what that's about. Yeah, let's get into that.
So
that's heavy.
Oddly enough, when my family and friends saw that, they were like, "So you do drugs?" No, I don't do drugs. It was like, "Well, you look like a crackhead." I was getting DMs. I was getting text messages. It was like, what did you do? What did you do to yourself? I was like, I was a character. I had to,
They didn't understand. They didn't understand. You transform.
Yeah, I had to transform.
But you were living through something, though.
When they asked me to do that, I went back to my youth, and I had a friend, and her mom. That was her mom. So I kind of lived that through her.
Yeah, you could tell.
Yeah, she had a mother that was just very verbally abusive, physically abusive.
Yeah.
And us as kids, we don't really understand why or drugs or how it really affects people. But when I read the script, I said, you know what? I'm going to take this from a real life experience. Because when I did acting classes right before I got this role, and I studied the Meisner technique. And one of the things he emphasizes, living truthfully in the moment, imaginary circumstances. So I kind of just lived it. Yeah,
you could tell. You did a great job.
Thank you.
For that to be your first, like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was the first. Listen, I was so nervous, and we did that scene. We did those scenes. You know how acting is. You do things over and over and over, and another shot, and a different shot, and a different shot. So it's repetitive. So you know that because you do acting. Yeah. By the end of that 8-hour shoot, I was throwing up. Wow. I was throwing up because I was overexerting myself with the energy that I needed to bring for that, And the guy, the director, he told me, he said, "You know what? It's okay. That means you did a good job if you threw up." I was like, "What? That means I feel like I'm sick if I threw up. I think I want to go home."
Yeah. No, man. Yeah. So you know that you lived that. You really lived that. You were that, and in the moment. And that's what happens to a lot of actors. You hear actors say that, "Hey, man, after these 3-month shoots of playing this character, I have to go detox," like the Joker. It takes over them. It takes over their mental. And they have to detox and just go off on a jihad somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, it's crazy, man. And people don't understand how mentally draining and cerebral acting is. They just think, because I'm in Atlanta and, it's a new boom out here. So now everybody wants to act because it looks fun,
It is.
It is fun, but it's not easy.
Everybody
wants to do it and not do the work.
Right.
I won't say everybody, but there's a lot of people that just want to do it. And that's in anything. Music too. You got people who just...
Everybody's an artist.
Everybody's an artist.
Which is fine.
But
some suck.
Yeah, they suck, but they're an artist. And they don't know what it takes to be. I won't say they won't do the work, but some people just don't know. They want it streamlined and just think it happens like that because they see it like that, but don't really know how it really goes. And that's with the acting too. You got a lot of people that are just kind of like, it's pollution. Honestly.
But you know what? I want to go off what you said. It's not easy. It's not as easy as it looks.
It's not easy.
It's if you're serious about it, it's a lot of preparation that goes into it. That's like, for example, when I'm reading the script, my research and my homework was my friend's mom. Yeah. That's what I related back to and thought.
Yeah.
to give that character. So it's not as easy as it looks. Say, oh, I'm just gonna act, because one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to look like you're acting.
Yes.
If you can't feel that emotion
Yes.
from that person, like, have you ever watched something and said, oh, I hate that character, I hate to get on my nerve, he's so grimy? They did their job.
They did their job.
They did their job.
Yes, they did their job. They did exactly what they wanted. They made you feel how they wanted you to feel.
And that goes with the writing. Like, that goes from the writing. Making the words come off the page is not as easy as it looks.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. And people don't really understand that it is hell just trying to make it to screen. Yeah. The auditioning process, that's a whole nother ball game.
Yeah.
You could be a great actor, but if you don't know how to audition, you'll never make it to set.
That too. Learning how to cold read.
Yes.
How to cold read.
Yes.
I think also with me, from my own personal experience, a big part of acting is reacting, living in the moment, being present.
Exactly.
You know, it's not about, you know, I think learning the lines in the script is about 50% for me.
Yeah.
The other 50% is listening, being present.
You have to respond.
Responses.
Yeah. It's not about blah 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 blah. Okay, now it's my time to say my line. But that, you know what I mean? But you could tell actors that do that, they're not listening.
Yeah, they're not listening. They go exactly. They're waiting for the next line, waiting for the next cue.
Because nothing
if
that
you
was.
If you learn your lines, then it's better to not to anticipate what's going to be said to you, because then you can organically react and respond to
I was gonna say
what's being said.
Like, yeah, you have to be affected by what is being said, what you heard, what they did. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be affected, and then you respond.
Right.
Yeah, it's not easy, man. It's not. Yeah, it's crazy. I saw that you were what about Dear Dad? I saw that you had like a premiere in Manhattan and everything. I got the trailer of that too. We're gonna.
So you want me I'll talk about it after you show it.
You want me to? Oh, let's go. Trailer of Dear Dad. Here we go. Yes. Let's talk about that.
Okay. So Dear Dad, I actually found that casting call on Backstage.
Okay.
And I went for the audition and I landed the role. It was the lead role. It was written and produced by Raquel Below, which now is one of my good friends and also business partners. And I'll get to that. But it started from this initial encounter.
Okay.
So the unique part about Dear Dad is it's actually a true story. So this is her story.
Okay.
This is her story, and I play her.
Wow.
So it was very, very sensitive to her, and for me to be able to play her in her film that she wrote that was about her life.
Right.
We was able to premiere it on Times Square at the Regal Theater. We sold out. We had a red carpet.
Wow.
It was amazing. We had Corey Weiss, Ice-T promoting, and we really enjoyed making the film, seeing the film, and even promoting the film. So it's about see, people hear the title Dear Dad and they may see the trailer and think that it's bashing dads, but it's really not. It's about how we need our dads.
Yeah.
You know, how it affects us as young girls when our dad is not there, when they're just giving us materials and not telling us they love us or not telling us we're beautiful. It makes us grow up to be women who identify with a type of male who we really don't want to be associated with.
Right.
Physical abuse, verbal abuse.
Yeah.
You know, watching your parent, your mom get abused by your dad, we grow up thinking that that's okay.
Yeah.
We normalize that, things that we see. So just a bunch of just misconceptions of what love is and things of that sort. So it was really, really fun making Dear Dad. It was really quick. It was such an organized production that we were like...
professionalism.
Yeah, it was...
Goes a long way.
Great professionalism, because from rehearsals to shoot dates, everything went seamless. And that film was actually picked up by a network, but I'm gonna wait to 2022 to further talk about it. But
Yeah, for
it's
sure. Yeah.
you're gonna be seeing it very soon.
Okay. Yeah, let that marinate. Don't talk on that yet.
Did you enjoy the trailer?
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't have shown it if I did
And
it.
and it also shows like it's not how you start, but it's how you finish.
Yeah.
So that the main character, I played the main character Jasmine, and she went through some trials and tribulations in her life because of what she saw from her upbringing.
Yeah.
Her father was in jail, so she ended up having an aggressive personality going to jail, but she turned out to be very prominent and a successful person. And she made amends with her dad at the very end, which is what we want to promote: forgiveness.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Forgiveness. Don't wait till it's too late.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It says a lot that you guys are business partners now, friends, like you did a good job.
Yes.
If you wouldn't have done a good job, you probably wouldn't.
We probably wouldn't be friends or business
Probably wouldn't be
partners.
friends. So you did a good job.
Raquel Berlo, I am the director of operations for a nonprofit organization, She Is Foundation, and it's a woman empowerment foundation. We highlight women who are underdogs, women who are entrepreneurs, artists, authors, and any woman that's doing her thing. We just had our second annual gala in Baltimore.
That's the She Is Success, right?
She Is Success Gala, yes.
Yeah,
So we
you
had
have Mackenzie.
We had Mackenzie perform there, and her voice is amazing.
Oh man, wow!
I love her.
Yeah.
So me and her became really, really good friends after Dear Dad, and we continuing to break bread and rise.
Yeah, that's dope.
I was honored for a Woman of Excellent award.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you.
Yes.
And because we do a lot of great stuff behind the scenes, helping with financial literacy, credit repairs, housing assistance, job assistance, trades, and things like that.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Congratulations, for real.
I be trying to do a little something.
You doing it, girl. You ain't trying to do nothing. You doing it. Hey, I want to say something too about the whole daughters and father relationship type of thing. Like, I think it's like key what you said about these daughters cannot grow up thinking it's okay. They cannot grow up normalizing abuse and people just being able to talk to them any type of way. And it hits me because I had a talk with my daughter, and I had because I won't say I'm short-tempered. I'm not short-tempered at all, but I don't have any patience, right?
Okay.
So I'm kind of like, clean this up, do that, do that. I don't want to tell you twice. I'm that type. I don't tell you twice. Like, you're a child.
You're old school.
Yeah, I'm old school. Like, you're the child. I'm a parent. Like, just do as you say, and you won't hear my mouth ever. You know what I mean? But kids, they're gonna be kids, right? You gotta let them be.
Right.
But I told her, I was like, hey, listen, I want you to understand something. When I'm getting on you about whatever it is I'm trying to tell you to do, it's because I'm trying to train you the right way to be a good person, to be cleanly, whatever. Just be a good person. But also understand this. If I'm ever yelling at you or getting on you, I don't want you to mistake that as it's okay for a man to talk to you that way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't you ever let a man yell at you, talk down to you, make you feel a certain way, and you just go mute and you take that. I said, yes, I'm your father and I get on you, and you probably have some fear when I'm getting on you, whatever, and you just go mute, you just go do what you got to do, and you just you internalize it. But I'm like, it's not okay when I said, you've never heard me yell at your mother. You've never seen me put my hands on your mother. You never heard me berate your mother, calling her any type of names, anything, none of that.
You know what, too? I want to say this. Dads are our first love. Okay, so that's very important.
Yes.
So it's very important too to always uplift your daughter.
Right.
Tell her she's beautiful. Tell her you love her. Be affectionate.
Yes.
Give her hugs. Give her kisses. take her to nice restaurants,
Mm-hmm.
do things like that. Because when she get older, that's not impressive now. Now you got to do a little. You got to come a little bit better.
Yeah, you got to do more than.
Daddy took me here when I was 6. What you got?
Right.
Oh, you're
Exactly.
beautiful. My father told me I'm beautiful every day. What else you got?
Yeah.
Now we're not sinking into that insecurity of looking for that male affection or love that we think we should have.
Yes, definitely.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So that kind of hit me because I was like, yeah, I had that talk. I was like, listen, it's not okay. Not for no man to treat you like that, and you think you gotta take it and you just gotta shut up. Like, no, I'm your father, and I'm just trying to tell you, how to do the right things and whatever, and be clean and whatever. But no, I don't want you to interpret that as being, oh, I just gotta let a man talk to me kind of way or anything like that. But he understood.
No.
But I
understood. I'm sure.
As a parent, I had to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
of course.
Yeah. So cool.
As parents, we have to parent, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Right. Ain't nobody else. I'm not gonna let nobody else do it for me. You know what I'm saying? So it has to be done. Absolutely. Right. Hey, let's take it back to theater. I know you've done some theater. You actually came to Atlanta and done a production.
So I had the opportunity to come to Atlanta to perform at the Center Stage with the PDM Productions with Trevi Perche. She's a phenomenal woman. She's actually my godmom.
Oh, wow.
And she does amazing community work, films, music, theater, magazine, everything. Everything you name it. Yeah. And she gave me the opportunity to do my first play. And let me tell you, plays are very different than film.
Yes, they are. That's my forte. That's why I came up.
That worry of, you gotta get this shit right, never leaves. There's no cut.
Right.
Cut.
Yeah.
No cut.
So, and if you get it wrong, you better make it right in the moment.
So what I learned from fellow colleagues with that is, you guys don't know the script, even though we're live.
Exactly.
So you don't really know we fucked up unless we. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, so you don't know we messed up unless we show that we messed up.
Right.
So the key is you keep going.
Keep going. Yeah.
Keep going. Don't never let them see you sweat. Keep going.
Yeah.
So when it was go time for me, before it was go time, like the seconds before go time, I was like, oh my God. I got family here. I got friends here that came to Atlanta. They traveled from New York, from North Carolina, just to see the play. And I was like, oh my God. But wait, I want to rewind something because I want to mention something. So let's go back to Dear Dad really quick.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to say that the daughter that I had in Dear Dad is my real daughter. So I had the opportunity to act with my daughter, and that's really what started my acting career. So my little one is quite the character. She's quite the character. So I put her in Harlem School of the Arts.
Okay.
And she did musical theater. So when I went to take her to enroll for musical theater, because she was only 5, they had the parents come on stage to do something called improv acting. Mm-hmm. Never did it before, didn't know what it was, but I showed my daughter that don't be afraid, never be afraid, try it. You said, if you want to do it, do it. Yeah. So I said, I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna show you how it's done. And that's when I fell in love with it.
Yeah.
So she actually played, we auditioned together. When we went to the audition, we auditioned together. She auditioned first, read her script and everything, and then I auditioned after her, and we got casted to play mother and daughter.
That's dope. Wow. Mm-hmm. And she's still acting now?
She is. She actually is. Good. She'll be in more films with me and short films without me. But I like when we're together because that organic chemistry between us is real.
Yeah. Oh man, that's beautiful. How old is she now?
She's 11 now.
Wow. That's dope.
But that's my baby. She sing and she acts, so she's very talented young.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah,
that's my inspiration.
I can't get mine to fall in love with acting, but she definitely sings. I didn't sing her lessons.
She's my role model.
Yeah, she plays the piano, all that. She doesn't even love to play the piano anymore. I can't get her to want to play the piano no more, but I don't force her. I took her out of the lesson.
It's TikTok. How old is your daughter?
She's 10.
It's TikTok. They took over our kids.
I know. She dances though. She's on the team. She does team dancing, so they go all over dancing them, and she sings. She loves to sing, so I got her there. But she, I mean, I'm saving money because I don't have to pay for the piano lessons. But she was great though. She could play the piano great, man. Like picks it up quickly, does a thing. But she's like, I just don't love it. I don't want to do it. So I'm like, I'm not gonna force you. I'll pour into what you have interest in. So she likes to sing. She's excited when she can hit a new note and this and
I'm gonna
that.
tell you what it is. It's TikTok.
I know.
TikTok has poisoned our, and your daughter's 10, mine's 11.
Yeah.
Same peer group. It's TikTok. TikTok is like the devil. Yeah.
Man, I know. And she come in here asking for Instagram. I'm like, that ain't happening. that is not happening. I don't give a damn. Because I see what's on there. And I know there's some stuff on TikTok too. But Instagram takes the cake. No.
Take the cake.
No, you come in here.
Well, the only reason why my child has an Instagram, which is actually really, I'm the
you monitor it?
Yeah, it's on my phone.
Okay.
And I'm the one that's posting the photos and things like
good.
that. Was because the entertainment. So I'll give you an example. When I had her on posted her photos and had her page, Oshkosh Gosh reached out to me because I posted a photo with head to toe, Oshkosh Bagosh, and they actually reached out to me. We had an agreement, made an arrangement, and she was published on their website.
Wow, see, that's good.
So she gets work. She gets work that way.
Yeah, and she's an actress. Like, I get that. See, my daughter, I was against TikTok, but I gave it to her because she's a dancer. And all they're on there doing routines and they, so I was like, all right, I'll give on that. But then, nah, you ain't getting that Instagram.
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 No DMs.
No, because she got her own phone, you know what I'm saying? And I could log in or whatnot, but nah, it's just too much access to everything. I'd be damn, my child come here talking about, Dad, what's the OnlyFans? I want an OnlyFans. No, hell no. That ain't happening. Lord Jesus, that ain't happening. Oh, I pulled one more trailer that I want to show. I got Until Death, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, let's show that. We'll talk about that. We're going to listen, girl. We're here to display and showcase you. So
I love it.
Give you your just due.
Thank you. Can you give me my flowers?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you your flowers right now. Right now, all night.
I love it.
All right, let's check out Until Death, and then we'll come back. We'll talk about that, and then I got a question for you, and then we're gonna play some trivia.
Okay. Yes.
All right. Cool. And there it is. When y'all shoot that? Or has that even been released yet?
No, not yet.
All right.
We're shooting that out here in Connecticut. That's with my team.
Okay.
With the FFIC. The guy playing opposite me, that's my partner, Omar. And that one's gonna be really good. That one's gonna be really good. She's I play Carol. She's not wrapped too tight. And yeah, she can't let it go. She can't let it go. So until death.
You're right.
Until death. And we actually just finished a feature film called Sweet Burn. Now, Sweet Burns.
Y'all are working.
Oof, I'm constantly working. Sweet Burn is a really good film. It's gonna be coming out in 2022. It's gonna be on a platform. And you guys are in store for some shit on that one.
Yeah, you got. Hey, listen, keep me posted so I can promote, man. I want to check them out too.
Absolutely.
Tubi, that's another good one. I ain't got to tell you.
Yeah.
Let me know.
We got it locked.
Let me know for sure. I can promote that for you and support you. You know what I'm saying?
We're working with some really good people, some really good connections, and we out here. We're already on Amazon and Roku. We can get the rest of that.
Send me all that too. Send me all that. Anything you got on there, Roku, Amazon, let me know so I can go watch it. I want to go watch it. Put my eyes on it and just give you that stream. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm here for. Yes. What is success to you?
What is success to me?
What is it?
It's that. When you can just inhale, exhale, and sit back and just enjoy the fruits of your labor. Uh, the benefit of the hard work that you've put in through whatever it is that you're doing. That sigh of relief of, I made it.
Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yes. And
I mean, that's my definition of it.
Yeah, absolutely. And listen.
And I'm climbing towards it.
Yeah. And then listen, stop and take them victories along the way too, though. You know what I'm saying? After every film that you've completed, you've done something that 90% of people who say that they do what you do probably haven't done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Take that in. Take that victory in. Don't take that for granted and just keep on moving to the next film. Stop and take that shit in.
Right. I'm on a roll right now, though. I'm on a high right now. I'm just knocking them out. Keep going until, you know, that big roll comes. And when I can tell, wow, Cornell, gotta go.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Hey, listen, before we move any further, I'm so disappointed in myself. I start every show with a prayer, and I did not pray.
You didn't pray.
I didn't pray. We got to stop him.
Let us pray.
We got to pray. All right?
Let's go.
We're going to get it in real quick. Get a man his just due. And say this prayer.
Absolutely. No, I'm with you.
Yes. Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus, we just thank you for just bringing us together as always, Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus, on this Tuesday night, Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus. We just thank you, Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus, for just allowing us to come together and talk so eloquently about Geri's craft, Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus, and all the fruits of her labor and everything that she's doing and everything that she's pouring into others, Heavenly Father. We just thank you for waking us up this morning. We just thank you for all the necessities that are being fulfilled in our lives, Heavenly Father, Lord Jesus, all the wants and needs as well. Lord Jesus, we just thank you for just waking us up this morning, putting food on our back, putting food on our table, clothes on our back, a roof over our head, Lord Jesus. And we just thank you. We just give you all the glory, all the victory, all the love, all the praise. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Felt that.
Lord, yes, Lord. Hey,
thank you for that.
Had to do that. That felt good.
Lord. It did. That's what I said. Woo, you can't forget the Lord.
Yes, had to do that. Oh my goodness. So, a self-analysis, and then we're gonna get into some trivia. What is one thing that you feel that you could do better that could help you get to where you are destined to be?
What can I do better?
What can you do better? We all could do something better.
Probably communicate. And I say communicate in terms of worth, value, things that I will do, won't do.
Okay.
Things like that. Yeah. Communicate.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Fair enough. Yeah, we all can work on something.
Yeah. Communication.
Yeah. See?
Communication. It doesn't. You can always agree to disagree.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, we don't have to be enemies or salvage business relationship or even friendships. We can communicate. That's what I mean. Like we should have conversations.
Yeah.
And I always strive to be an effective communicator. So
yeah, the main thing is communication will allow coexistence.
Absolutely.
Some don't want to coexist if they can't communicate that they don't like this and that person don't like that and they don't agree. They just can't coexist. No, just communicate. Hey, I don't agree, but we cool, you know.
Say your piece, but exactly. Let's keep it moving. Keep it. We can keep friendships. You can mend relationships, business ships.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
But you have to be an effective communicator and be able to speak your piece.
Definitely. So, before we get into this trivia, no, I'll do that afterwards. Let's do some trivia.
What's that? What you got for me?
I don't know if you watched this, but I'll be very disappointed in you if you don't watch it. Everybody should be required to watch this. As many reruns as they show, please tell me you've watched Martin.
Oh, man, I was hoping you said that. That's my favorite show.
There we go. I got some trivia on that Martin. Let's go, girl.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Number 1. What was the name of the mechanic who loved to burst out into song?
That is Don't tell him. That is
No good.
I know. No, his name Kel.
Come on, you got it.
Delroy.
No.
Not. Hold on.
You
Yes.
close.
Don't you know? No good. That's his name is like Elvis.
Yeah, but it's. You want me to tell you?
Yeah, that's what I said. Don't tell me. It's like he's his character is based off like that Elvis. So it's like it's not Elroy. Right, Elroy. Okay.
Elroy Presley. Elroy Presley.
Yes, that's what I said over Elvis. Yes.
All right, you got that one.
Point?
Huh?
Do I get that point?
Yeah, you get that point. You got that.
Okay.
You got that one. All right, number 2. Where do Martin and his friends live when the series started? They lived in 2 different places. A lot of people don't know that though, because you don't pay attention to that. But he always talked about one place, but they lived in 2.
Before they moved to Gina's place? What are you talking about?
They just moved.
They moved. What city?
Yeah. What city did they start out in?
Was that Detroit?
Yes. Ding 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 ding.
Okay.
All right. You 2 for 2. You 2 for 2.
Come on, baby, let's go.
I know you got this one. What type of car did Cole drive?
Oh, the Pacer. I always say that. I gotta gas up my Pacer.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, this ain't hard. Come on, give me something better. Come on.
All right. When Martin got fired, he picked up a plastic garbage can and threw it against the window, screaming, "What?"
Radio. Spike Lee.
Yes.
That was him for do the right thing. It was Spike Lee.
Yes. No.
Radio.
You're a true Martin fan.
Wait, let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Who does not know these? Who does not know this thing?
I don't know. I've never asked anybody.
Have you ever asked these questions?
No, I've never asked these questions before.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said I'd be disappointed if you didn't watch this. But if you watch this, you got this. You know.
Come on, let's go.
This is just for fun. What comments does Pam make to Martin that get him to talk back?
The private eye, inside. Like when she dissing him, little man, short man. He always talk about his height.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Martin says, "Whoa, hold up! Don't be threatening us with the physical, because I could get down with the big boys." Who did he say this to?
Tommy. Don't be threatening with the physical. Listen, when I tell you that's my favorite. If you would have asked me prior to this game, what's your favorite show that you watch, I would have said Martin.
Hell yeah!
I would have said Martin 100,000 times.
I got every season on DVD.
Yeah,
every
on
season.
DVD before they were streaming.
Yes. All right. Who was Martin's nemesis in high school?
Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky, what they call him.
Pretty Ricky, what they call him.
Oh man, this is easy. Come on,
know.
give me something hard.
All right.
Cause I'm like, what, 5 for however many questions I'm
you 100. You should be 100 if you watch Martin.
Okay.
You should be. All right. Martin and Gina are rich. They have won the lottery, or so they think. Martin gives gifts to all of his friends. What does he give Pam?
Oh man, what did he give her? Oh my God, I remember that episode. That is when they won the lotto, but everybody else won the lotto.
Yes.
It came through with the fur coat.
Yeah.
Right? What he gave her? $1? Wait, what did he give Pam? Hold on. What did he give her?
I knew this one would get you because I was like, oh yeah, that's right. Because I thought he only gave her like $1.
I thought it was something so freaking simple. When he gave her coupons or some stupid shit.
You on to it.
He gave her. He gave her something so disrespectful.
Yes.
All right, if it wasn't coupons or $1, he gave her. All right, what was it? You got me on this one. All right, I'm 90%.
All right. It was a $2,000 wax job.
I said it was something disrespectful.
Something so disrespectful.
Something disrespectful.
All right, that was the last one. I knew that one would probably try to. I knew that would probably stump you because I was like, oh yeah, I couldn't remember what it was, and I was like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, you got me. You got me. All right.
Nah, but you good though. You all right with me? Yeah, I'm telling you. Listen, I could watch Martin every day, all day. Same jokes. I'm gonna laugh the same way. I'm gonna laugh hard as hell. Like,
funny enough, me and my daughter just watched. She liked the episode where he did the imitation of We Know It as New Jack City.
Yeah.
With the dog.
Yeah.
I said, let me show you why it's so infamous and where it come from. So I showed her the Nino Brown episode.
Yes.
Oh my God, he had a real dog. Yeah.
When they stole his CD player, his Walkman, right? What's it called?
Mm-hmm.
Is it called Walkman?
His CD player.
Yeah. And bro, man.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
What's your favorite episode? You get 3.
Oh man, I love the episode when they went to Chilligan's Island and they fought that goddamn rodent. That ain't no goddamn puppy.
That ain't no puppy. Okay.
That ain't no damn puppy.
That was a good one. That's not one of my favorites, but that's a good one. Go ahead.
God, there's so many because I love Jerome and I love Otis, man. I love damn, I can't listen.
All right, I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite ones.
Okay, give me one and I'll come back. Yeah.
I ain't paying the $5. Oh man, that thing touched my heart so bad
on his
because
wrist?
it's so damn cheap. Yes. And the funniest part of that to me was he made them starve. They was cold. They had no heat.
Yeah.
So at the end of the episode, they talking about it like, yeah, because if he would have went up on 5% or whatever, I wouldn't have paid. He was like, that I would have moved like $5. $5. I ain't paying $5. That's the name of that episode.
Yes, I love it.
That one. My second one is when he got that ticket and he represented himself in court.
Yes.
And he said, my favorite part is when he said, "I will go with Cole, but he ain't too bright." And you heard the bird chirp. I will go with BDP, but she hates my guts.
Right.
And he went with Gina. He was like, "Ike and Tina, Gina."
Yeah, and Tommy was like, "GTD."
Got the draws. Yeah, that's my top 2 right there.
Yes. God, there's so many for me, man. Cause I'm telling you, I'm so invested. I really love
my top 3. My last one, why you still think is the first season, the Halloween one. Old Man Ackerman.
Yes.
I like that one. That one was funny.
Oh God, it's so hard for me. Wow. I really like the one where Jerome had them 1972. Was it 1979? Detroit the tickets. Yes, I love it because I love Jerome, and then I also like the one.
Is that your favorite character?
Jerome is my favorite character, and then Otis is the second. And then I like the one. You like Roscoe? Yeah, Roscoe's a fool too.
And Shanae, of course.
Yeah. I like Jerome and Otis though. I really like the one where Otis was in the nip season. He was like, "It's cheaper to keep her there." But
How about Otis? How about the Otis when he was guarding Pam and Gina?
Yes, I was gonna say that one too. Oh my God, yes, I love it. It's so
the dumb robbers.
God, I love them, man. I love them all. I ain't gonna lie. It's hard for me to pick the top ones for me because I'm just so invested.
I love them all, right?
Yeah, I love them all, man. I really do. I probably listen. Yeah.
I could watch Martin all day too.
All
as you
day.
can see, I'm like 98% on your trivia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in the real world, I won. But
in the real world, you won. You said a coupon. I mean, that was
It was a coupon. It was some. I knew it was something so disrespectful because that's just what he do.
Right. Yeah. Oh man. So it's crazy because I remember when Martin came out with like his stand up album back in the days, and I had the album. It was like God.
It was on Def Jam. Not Def Jam.
Yeah, I think it was on Def Jam. I think it was Def Jam.
Def Comedy Jam.
No, not Def Comedy. Well, he was still hosting Def Comedy Jam. But then he had his stand-up comedy show, and it was on cassette. And that was the one he was like, God, Something about going to Arizona. Oh God.
I
Ray
listened to
Ray.
the not the older one, but his stand up show when he had that Run Tell That, I think it's called.
Yeah, yeah, that was
That was
good.
funny too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta listen to that first one then if you haven't heard that first one. That shit.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a clown, man. I
He's
love
a clown. I love Martin.
it.
You can't not love Martin. Things that come out
Yeah.
of his mouth. I think like even his just him being a comedian and an actor, it was very organic how it was
Yeah.
combined
Yeah.
with his reactions and response.
Yes.
Nobody was like Martin. He's sensitive. He's a
Yes.
macho. He's
Yeah.
everything, right?
Yeah. No one can top that sitcom, man.
No.
Not in my eyes. No one can top that sitcom. Like that was
Not in
just
the
so
90s.
organic, so real, but so naturally funny, man. So
And they were
naturally
the best
funny.
couple. They
Yes.
complimented each other because she was just as silly as he was.
Yes. You know another
They-
episode I really love where she got her head stuck in that goddamn headboard. It went
The headboard. Wait, that wasn't the Hashitaka. That was the TV. That was it was the name of it.
I forget.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That one was good too.
Yeah. Oh man. I like that Pretty Ricky episode too, man. When Gina came in there, face all jacked up.
When she got her tooth.
He's like, man, what the hell is that? Yo, I was hoping that
What about my mama bird?
Oh, my mama bird, my mama biscuit.
When Gina killed the bird.
Yeah, that bird was dead as hell.
Cold. It was frozen, right? It froze, right?
Yes, it froze because Cole left the damn window open. Yo, man, I was hoping that the show would come back. I didn't know that that he didn't like Cole in real life. I didn't know that. Him and Cole don't get along. He treated Cole badly, man. Cole was like on set was hell for me. Like
Really?
Martin wouldn't even talk to him on set. Nah. Nope.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. And then Stan, what's his name? I forgot his real name, but he was mad at Martin because Stan got stabbed. I think he either got shot or stabbed in a robbery. Some little kids jacked him and shot him or stabbed him on the street, and he was out for a while. And then basically they just wrote him out the show.
Oh,
That's
I
how
didn't know that either.
And that's when he basically sold the radio station and went off to Africa. And then and then they caught.
Because remember, he sold it to the country. Remember, it was country at one point.
Yep.
So it was during that time.
Yep. And he went off to Africa, whatever, and he became some investor. And then they called him up and was like, "Hey, we want to bring you back on for a special episode." But he was mad at Martin because Martin didn't vouch for him to keep his job. Martin just kind of like went dark on him. He's like, "Man, I thought we was better than that." Or whatever. Yeah. And then the whole thing with him harassing Gina, it's like, like I was like, dang,
that
man.
just messed it up because they got to the point where those episodes they had to film in 2 separate locations.
Yeah. Yep.
And you can tell the dynamics wasn't the same.
Yeah. Towards the end, it was.
It had to go.
Yeah.
They had to take it off.
I'm just like, dang, man, y'all messed up such a good thing. That thing could be running like, what was that show, Friends, that went for however many years?
Forever. Or you know what else is going forever? Goddamn Grey's Anatomy.
Right.
And it's like 100,000 seasons.
I know. God, man.
Law and Order.
Yeah, right. It could have been one of those. It could have definitely lasted a long time, man. But that ego boy is something else, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when the money is involved.
Yeah. And then he lost his mind out there on Sepulveda, wilding out in the intersection.
That's the Run Tell That.
Yeah. Because he talked about it, right?
Yeah. He said he was on that ooh-wee.
Yeah. That boy is living that Hollywood high life, boy.
Right.
That Hollywood high life.
He was making movies too.
Yeah.
Mama House. And
Yeah, man.
Bad Boys.
That goddamn fame is the worst drug ever, man. It'll have you doing all the other drugs if you let it.
I know, right?
It's crazy. Yeah. Nah, but this has been fun. I really.
Yes, I enjoy. But I do want to let you know that I do have some other stuff coming out.
Okay. Talk about
I am in a production by one of my boys, Nate and Abzo. It's called The Book of Breeze. So this one is good too because it's animation. It's mostly animation.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So that one's going to be awesome. You got to stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Also, my guy Scorp Dolo, he played a character on Respect Life. I'm doing his web series called Radar.
Okay.
Written and directed by him. That one's going to be good. That's coming out. I told you about Sweet Burn. We have another movie feature that we're going to be filming that's going to come out called City of Smoke.
Okay.
That one, we're turning up in that one as well.
Damn, y'all getting it.
Yeah, it's I actually have a lot of films that I'm actually doing now currently and getting ready to start production.
Well, listen, y'all need
I'm
to come down
getting
here
ready
to
to start
Atlanta.
production on one more. I'm getting ready to start production on my boy Anthony Shadow, his series Make Money Take Money. That's gonna be dope too.
Okay.
Phenomenal filmmaker.
Well, listen.
We out here.
Come down to Atlanta and film something. Put your boy up in there.
Of course. I wish I would have known you when I came to the play. I would have been like, come on down.
Right. I mean,
I'm gonna hit Atlanta soon.
I still come to New York though, so you know.
Oh.
Yeah, for sure. I got fam out there, so yeah. We back and forth. Matter of fact, I'll be in New York probably in February. So.
In February? Okay.
Yeah,
well, let's see. Since February. All right, let's see what we got going on.
It's a short stint, though. It probably ain't gonna be that long enough for that, but.
Oh, I was gonna say I'll take you. You know how people say, "Let me know when you're in town." Oh, I'll give you a perfect example. Martin episode.
Oh my God! Yes. Look.
Who is he?
What's his name?
What's his name?
Yeah. Oh my God! The catfish is delicious.
Let me know when. You know, I'll put you on when you come down. Remember, yes. He quit.
Yes, that was one of my favorites too.
He quit his job. Did he quit?
Huh?
Did he quit his job?
I think he did quit his job and went out to LA.
No. It wasn't Arsenio. It was Sammy Davidson, right?
No,
Sammy Davis.
It was God.
Whose show did he go on? It was Sammy Davis, wasn't it?
No, yeah, it's what's his name? The dude from In Living Color. Not something Davison. What's his name? Not Sammy.
That's not Sammy.
That's
I see his face. That's,
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes. What's his name?
And that's the one that's my other favorite one, the Jodeci.
Yes. That is one of my favorite ones. Yes. That boy clowned on that. That's man, listen.
Yeah, what was his name?
Tommy Davidson.
Tommy Davis. That's Sammy Davidson.
Yeah.
I know you like it's not Sammy. Sammy been dead. Yeah. Tommy Davidson.
Yeah, right. That's one of my favorites for sure. Yeah.
But remember, he came on Martin's show.
Yeah.
So I'm coming on your show, and he said, "Listen, when you're ever in town, just let me know."
Yeah. And dogged him. Yeah, he just.
I would never do that. I would never.
He just dogged him. I like the one too. I like the one when Gina's friend from college came through with the weed.
With the hair?
Yes. She's like, I'll do
that one was funny too.
Yeah, that was funny as hell.
All of them are funny.
All of them, man.
I like when Gina went away on a retreat with the girls and he played ball. Matter of fact, before we go, Mr. Martin fan.
What's up?
Tell me all the characters that Martin played.
Oh, God damn. You got Bob. Hold on, we got Bob.
That's why, all right, so the reason why I asked you, because the episode I'm talking about was with Bob.
Okay.
From the mail room, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So, okay, we got Bob.
You're not looking at no cheat sheet.
No, I'm looking at you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going off memory. We got Bob. We got Roscoe. We got Shanae, Dragonfly Jones, Jerome, Otis, Elroy Presley, Martin's mother.
Mama Payne.
Lot of people forget about her.
Yeah.
Who else?
Oh, I know who you forgetting.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Let me think. I gotta think through the episodes.
It's a quick one. He's not really on everything, but it's a quick one.
Don't tell me. Let me think. God, I said Elroy Presley, and then you got King Beef. King Beef.
Yep, King Beef. Go King Beef.
So that's what
I was gonna sing it for you.
That's 9. Is there any more? That's 9.
Elroy is the one who sang "Don't You Know No Good."
Got him. I think that's it. There might be some other little one-off ones.
One off one, but so King Beef, right?
Mm-hmm.
You say what do King Beef say?
Did I say Bob already? I said Bob. Did I?
Said Bob.
I said okay.
What do King Beef say?
King Beef.
He sing the song "Go King Beef, Go King." But they sing.
Yeah.
The girls.
Yeah.
What do Shanae say? What's her line?
Uh-huh.
All right, and Jerome.
Line. Jerome's line. That's the signature. Otis is yeah, Otis had a signature.
Yeah, that boy.
Oh yeah.
That boy.
Yeah. What you say that boy?
That boy. Dragonfly.
I don't know his. I know it, but I don't know it.
Remember Dragonfly's the one that always owes
I
somebody
know Dragonfly.
money?
Yeah, he always got picked up by his student. Hey, where's my money, right? Was he always, where's my money, fine?
Yeah. Okay. And then Mama, what Mama say?
God, what did she say?
She just go ahead.
Would she say, damn? Yeah, damn.
Okay. All right. So you just might be a Martin fan. I had to test you because you had to test me. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, trust me. Listen, it just take me a minute, but yeah, all that.
Okay.
All that. I'm probably gonna go watch it tonight just because.
Yeah, I think I am too. Just so I can remember what Dragonfly say. It's something else that he say though. You're always trying to teach something. It's something that he say when he come in, when he be clapping, say he doing all that. It's something he says. I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna hit you, and I'm gonna let you know.
You don't know?
I can't.
It's something he says. Yeah.
It is something that he says.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think. I know it is though. I see him saying it, but I can't.
I see him saying it. So yeah, when he come in with his whole outfit. So guess what? This is what we gonna do. So I'm 98% and you 98% because you is. So we even on the mark.
Yeah, we even. Yeah.
But listen, I really enjoyed you. Thank you so much for having me.
No problem.
I need everybody to stay tuned for all this greatness that I'm about to put out.
Yes.
Follow me on Instagram, Geri, Geri, Geri _B4, the number 4, the fame.
Yes.
Follow our app, FFIC app, and on Roku, can download that. And you know,
send me all of that. I'm gonna put it in the description down below. So send me all of that. So all they gotta do is click it. They ain't gotta go searching.
Gotcha.
One-stop shop. Yes, indeed.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. For real.
You gotta have me back in 2022 once I drop more stuff.
For sure. Yeah. I've already started having people come back on. You know, they got new projects, stuff like that. Yeah, so definitely. We're gonna keep in touch. I'll be in the DMs, support all that. Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. It's been a pleasure, for real.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Hey, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. Every Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know where I'm at. I'm kicking it with somebody cool. You know what I mean? Tonight, kicking it with Geri. Yes, indeed. You make sure you check her out. You subscribe to the show. Follow me. Follow her. All that good stuff. Check out her films. She got good and great stuff coming out, man. Stay tuned. I'm telling you, she's really doing her thing. She's not just talking about it. She's living it. She's doing it. All right? Hey, until next time. Thank y'all, man. God bless. We out of here. Peace.